Hello, manifestors. What does it mean to live in the state of fulfillment? What does it truly mean? Because I see a lot of people that are not dwelling in that state at all when they are manifesting a desire. They are actually living in another state, which we are also going to talk about. So if you are new here, please subscribe, comment, like the video, and share the video if you can so more people like you can become master manifestors. And be sure to listen all the way to the end to this one, because this is going to change your life if you understand what I'm going to talk about and if you apply it. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach. I also have a blog where I write about the law of assumption. I have a podcast every Tuesday. I have a free Facebook group, Manifesting Group, according to the law of assumption and the teaching of Neville Goddard. And I have a paid membership Facebook group as well. And all the links are down below in the description box. Over the course of the last couple of years, let's say, speaking to a lot of people about manifesting a specific person especially, showed me that most of you listening to this video, and that's why you are listening to this video, are not living in the state of fulfillment, the state of the wish fulfilled, the state of having. You're not living in that state. And that's why you keep on needing more help, watching more videos, reading more articles, because you are not living in the state of fulfillment, which is the state where you already have your desire. So in what state are you living right now? If you are watching this video and all the other videos out there on YouTube, if you are watching them still, in what state are you dwelling in? You are living in the state of desiring. You are in your desire state still. And in my before last video, which is this one, and I'll encourage you please to watch this video, because that video is one of my best videos, by the way. You really need to watch it to understand the process. The reason why Neville talked about a seed, he compared the desire to a seed. When you have a seed, obviously it's not the seed that you want, right? But you need to have that seed first. So in order to manifest any desire, of course, you need to have the desire first. Without the desire, there is no manifestation, no conscious manifestation, that is. So first you have that seed, right? You have the desire. But what do you need to do with that seed? Do you keep on looking at your seed in the palm of your hand and just watching it like this? What do you do with the seed in order for the seed to become the produce of the seed? Well, you need to plant that seed. You need to plant it, you water it a little bit, and then you let it grow. So in order for the seed to go from your hand to the soil, you need to drop it, right? That's why Neville used the analogy dropping the seed and dropping the desire. So what does it mean when we plant the seed when it comes to our desire? Well, when you have a desire, you need to imagine that you already have that desire. So you can use some techniques, some of Neville's techniques. You can use SATS, you could use the congratulation technique, the affirmations, whatever, or all of them. You can use any technique or techniques, and I have plenty of videos about techniques as well, in order to plant your seed. But you need to do this for a while, not for months and months and months on end. Because this is it, guys. If you have been doing your SATs, for example, for over 6 months now, I would say this is because you are living in the wrong state. you are still living in the state of desiring. So you keep on doing your sats. You keep on doing your affirmations. You keep on doing in order to get. Because you still want that person, especially for a specific person, right? You still want that person so bad. And you even feel that if you stop doing this, that person is not going to want you. And that's where you're wrong. And how do you know that you're wrong? Well, does that person do all the work that you're doing? No, right? I bet they don't. Do you want them? Yes, you do. So yes, by all means, you should do your sats, your affirmations, and any other techniques that help you to get in that state. But after a while, that needs to go. If you don't get that feeling, that natural feeling that you don't even have to do your sats or affirmations or anything anymore, it's because you are living in that desire, in that desiring state still. You are not in your state of fulfillment, the state of the wish fulfilled. And guys, you are experiencing the world through the state that you occupy. So if you occupy that state of forever desiring your desire, well, you are going to keep on desiring it. And that's the reason why your SP isn't here right now, or she isn't here right now. Because you are perpetuating that state of desiring. Therefore, your world is going to reflect that state, right? The world that you live in, your world, is going to reflect your state of being on a perpetual desire of that person. So that's why many people say, well, I manifest all kind of exes, but not the one that I want. Because you are not in the state of desiring them. So they come back. But you are in the state of desiring the very one that you want. That's why that very one that you want can't actually come. Because you are desiring them. You're not living in the state of having them. And guys, you really need to understand, and I hope this video will be a haha moment for you. You need to understand the difference between the state of desiring and the state of having. They are completely different states. Take the example of any object, from a car to a fridge to another piece of furniture or anything that you wanted. You wanted that item. You wanted that object. So you bought it. Alright, you got it. Do you still want it? Now that you have your car, your new fridge, your new piece of furniture, do you still want them? No, you don't. Why don't you want them anymore? Because you've got them. So the only trick, if we could call it this way, the only trick to manifest a big desire is to be sufficiently detached from it so that you can live in that state of fulfillment, in that state of having them or it, or she or he, before you actually can see them and touch them in the 3D world. The reason why so many people can't get to that when it comes to a specific person, it's the attachment, it's the neediness, and it's having put them on a pedestal. That person has become that idol to you. And this is why you cannot shift from that state of desiring them to the state, I'm good. I know they are mine and I can move on with my life and think about other things now. So guys, if you've been after your SP for months and months and months, it is because you are still living in that state of desiring them. You're not living in the state of having them. And you are still too attached. And that attachment can never ever be linked to a state of fulfillment. If you are attached, you are desiring. Being attached to something, anything, a specific person or anything that you desire, means that you are living in the state of desiring them, meaning in the state of not having them, right? The state of desiring, it's the state of not having. Once you detach sufficiently, you will automatically fall back into the state of having, into the state of fulfillment. And once you're there, and only when you're there, by the way, will you be able to manifest that specific person of yours. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a like, comment, share it if you can, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.